Minecraft mod showcase. Today's mod is called the Clay Soldiers mod. I love this mod so much. It's a big mod, but it doesn't have a lot of, it has a ton of stuff in it, and it's got a lot of stuff to play around in. Basically what this mod does is add little clay soldiers into your into your Minecraft game so that you can kind of just mess around with them. It's like playing army men, but the army men are alive. They're alive! Alright, so I'm going to start like I always do with the crafting recipes. This mod will not take millions of episodes, but let's start with the crafting recipes. First, to craft the clay soldiers, you're going to need clay and soul sand. That's basically the whole recipe. You get 4 clay soldiers, and you can dye them, as you can see here. There are many dyes of the clay soldiers, and melon and pumpkin. I'm not sure how to make those, actually. Oh, well, that's that. That's how you make those soldiers. Either put 4 like that, and pumpkin underneath it, or 1 next to the pumpkin seeds. And same with the melons. I didn't know that. Yes, same with the coal, and same with the redstone soldiers. Sorry, I didn't know this until like just now. So yeah, that's the coal and redstone soldiers. But this is how you make the regular soldier to make those soldiers. So yeah, and these are the guys that fight, and they're really cool. Depending on what color they are, that defines their faction, their team, and that's that. But they also have added mounts, dirt horses, and you can make tons of different materials with these, not just dirt. And it's just 2 on the sides like boots, and then soul sand in the middle will give you 2 of any horse of whatever kind of material you use. There's a lot. Same with Pegasus, bunny, gecko, turtle, everything. Pegasus is the material in the sides like the boots. It's just a dirt horse with a feather on top of the soul sand, and you get a Pegasus. And they fly. By the way, horses are just fast. That's all they are. They fly. Pegasus fly. Now to get bunnies, you need wool of the color that you want to make the bunny. It's just 2 wool surrounding 1 soul sand. You get 4 of bunnies of whatever color. Next amount we have here is the oak wood. Well, it's the gecko. But the thing about the geckos is you can make them whatever kind of gecko you want them to be, because you can put 1 sapling on top and 1 sapling on bottom, and that defines what they are. Like oak wood is 1 oak wood sapling above an oak wood, sandwiching a soul sand. But say I wanted a jungle wood birch wood, I would put a birch wood on top, because that's the legs, and then the jungle sapling on bottom to be the back, and that would be the gecko. So that's the gecko recipes. And the turtle recipes are just 2 soul sand, like in an arrow kind of formation. I guess it's pointing to the next crafting recipe. Oh, segue like a boss. Boss. A lifeless brick doll, which can be made easily, is just bricks on soul sand. There really is no reason to make these, because you can get these from when they fight. You can just make them. It's really, really simple to make them too. So you have them fight with fire. That's all it takes to make lifeless brick dolls. But if you ever want to make them for the fun of it, to show how many you've killed or fate killed, then just put soul sand over bricks. Clay cookies are for your soldiers. They just eat through them. They really don't do anything. They're just kind of fun to like feed your soldiers. There's clay and sugar, and you feed them to them, and they just go bananas. Next we have a clay nexus, which I will show you how it works and everything. I have a very limited knowledge of the clay nexus, so don't be like all mad when I don't know what I'm talking about. Clay nexus, however, is made with 2 clay on a diamond, with 4 obsidian like an enchantment table, and 2 soul sand in the 2 side holes. That will give you a clay nexus, which is very useful if you just want like an endless fight. They're very fun. Shear blades, which are basically dual wieldable blades for the soldiers, are just made by like ripping a pair of shears apart. You just kind of put it in the crafting table, and then bazamba! 2 shear blades. Finally, the clay disruptor, which is my favorite thing. That's why I have one already. The clay disruptor is what you use to like stop all the clay stuff. I'm sorry, I just looked at that and I didn't know what it was. I just looked to my right. I'm so ADD. That's so cool. It has the shield thing. And you right click and it'll destroy all the soldiers within a big radius. But that's just crafted with 4 clay, 1 stick on top, and 1 redstone. And those are all the crafting recipes of this mod. That's it. However, there are a million things you can give your soldiers, and I'm basically just going to tell you what they all do. A stick acts like a sword. Pretty simple. If you give them flint, it will just kind of float there, and they can sharpen their swords on it. Gunpowder, if you give them gunpowder, a lot of these are only for 1 soldier, but I'll tell you if they're for more than 1. Martyrdom is with gunpowder, and you know what martyrdom is if you ever played Call of Duty. It's just exploding when you die. Blinding powder is redstone. They use it to throw it in each other's eyes and make each other not see. Unless the other person has goggles on. Then they can see. Slime balls become foot glue, which is really, really cool foot glue. and they're stuck there forever. Gravel becomes a ranged weapon. It's a throwing stone. You throw it at people. It's like a bully. Diamonds make them super soldiers. Now, don't waste your diamonds on these guys. Are you kidding me? I mean, unless you're in creative mode like me, then creative mode. Then you can waste as many diamonds as you want. Makes them super soldiers, which is really, really powerful. They like get 10 times the HP and are super strong in critical hits and stuff. And if they're equipped with a flaming sword, segue, they're even more powerful. Flaming sword, basically just a sword for setting people on fire, and if they die by the fire, they become lifeless brick dolls. That's what I was trying to say earlier. Blaze powder is rage. It's basically a one-shot kill, but it's only used once, and they become lifeless brick dolls when they die. Snowballs are used to slow down enemies. Really, not much else I can tell you there. It's a ranged weapon. Fireballs are used to set enemies on fire at a range. That, again, not much I can tell you. Accuracy upgrades, sugar canes. It's like a, I guess it's like a bamboo shoot thing. Dart gun, blow dart gun. That's what it is. Blowgun, whatever it is called. Why am I still thinking about this? Yeah, it's basically just makes them more accurate. That's all that does. Red mushrooms can be used to poison other soldiers, and coal is used as fuel for the flaming sword and fireball. Now, the coal is not necessary to use it and its effects. It just makes the burning last longer. That's all it does. Magma Cream, I just described it as evil because it gives them critical hits and martyrdom, and they're supposed to be like super intensely evil when they have it. And finally, I already told you the shear blades have them dual wield things. So that was all like the offensive stuff, in my opinion. Now to the defensive stuff. Leather will become their armor and increase their defense. Pork chops will be raw pork chops will become food, and they can regenerate their health in the middle of the battle. Sugar makes them really, really fast, and clay lets them revive their buddies, like in Call of Duty Zombies, quick revives. Wool will make their armor even stronger, like pad it. An iron ingot will give each soldier less knockback than a regular soldier. It makes them heavy core. Feathers work as parachutes. If they're falling, they can put it up and not take fall damage, because they do take fall damage. Glass is for the whole team. It gives everyone goggles. None of those are for the whole team. Gives everyone goggles, which gives them better vision and protection from blinding powder, and lets them see hidden enemies, which I'll explain in a minute. Bowls can become shields, and you can upgrade those shields for the whole team with an iron block, and they stud their shields to block even more stuff. Medic status basically just means they can go around healing their buddies with a glistering melon. Lily pads will allow them to float or swim even better than they already do. Eggs will give them ninja status and make them hidden from other enemies that don't have goggles on. String, somehow, is a blast shield. I want to try that sometime. I want to wrap myself in string and say, go, yo, throw a grenade at me. I'll take it. Boom. String. Blast shield. Finally, that was kind of all the defensive stuff, but now we have the kind of miscellaneous stuff. A gold nugget will allow someone to be a king, which will give them better... It enables them to have a better weapon and more stuff, and people kind of look up to him. Like, he's our king. Why wouldn't we look up to him? Get it? Get it? You don't? That's okay. Glowstone will let your soldiers glow in the dark. Glowstone dust, not blocks, just dust. If you give your soldiers stacks of wood, I believe it's 5, 10, and 20 wood, they will build little structures for themselves. You just have to give it to them in an actual stack. So, that shouldn't be a problem. You just kind of have to drop it all on them. Ender pearls will corrupt them and basically make them zombies that can attack you, not only other soldiers. Like, they can run up to you and just punch you to death. So, don't ever give them an ender pearl. It's a bad idea. Gas tears will revive brick soldiers, like dead brick soldiers. You can give that to them, and they will revive them and make them their team. Paper is just to be a cape, just for style. Mushroom can be used like multiple pork chops, but you can't give them multiple pork chops. You can only give them one mushroom, and they'll use it like 4 times. The bone is the better weapon for the king that I mentioned earlier. That's really all it is, just a better weapon, does more damage. A brick will basically make them a punching dummy, training dummy, and just kind of makes them stand there and punch back, I think. And seeds will make them protect themselves from the zombies, the corrupt zombies. It'll make them even better, because you know when you eat the seeds, man, you can't be touched by zombies. All right, now that I've gone through all the items, let me show you this baby. Oh, the clay nexus. When you put down a clay nexus and you right-click on it, you'll notice that it gives you this. Now, it has a spawning soldier option, which I put a pumpkin soldier in because, you know, pumpkins are awesome. And a spawning mount, if you want to give them a mount. And I believe this is for the items that it can spawn. So if I were to put, like, a million sticks in here, then they would all just spawn with sticks. Or if I were to do like a ton of other items, then it would just one by one do that. Unless you go to the configuration thing, and here you can see their health, how much there is, all their health together. And if any of them are destroyed, you can restore them. Yeah, you don't have to do that. Or you can do this, as I furiously click the toggle button. You can make the random item choice, where if you put different items in here, it will randomly pick an item to give the soldier. Now, all of this, I'm not entirely sure what it is. The wave duration, I'm assuming, is how long it takes for it to spawn each wave, and how many soldiers are spawned in each wave. So let's just make that like 2 soldiers right now, for now. The maximum spawn soldiers on the field, we'll make that like 8, because I don't feel like messing around too much. That's pretty obvious, just maximum spawn soldiers from this Clay Nexus. The random value for soldiers getting no item, I don't know what that means. No idea what it means, and I probably never will. The max health for the Clay Nexus, I'm assuming if I were to do this, 75. Yeah, you can see it goes up here. So let's put it back to 60, the default, and we will enable random item, and then we will put in some fire charges for some fireballs. Oh, I guess we only need 1. Put in a let's see what else is there. Let's put in a stick, and let's put in redstone. Alright, ready? And then to use it, to actually make it work, you need to power it with redstone. So now you can see there are kind of particles coming in all around it, and then 3, 2, 1. Oh, dang it, I didn't time that right. I didn't time that right at all. Oh, there they are. As you can see, we have 2 pumpkin soldiers now on bunnies hopping around, and they both have chosen sticks and fireballs, and redstone possibly. So maybe it doesn't work too well. Yeah. But as you can see, they're all jumping around on their bunnies, and they're having a merry good time. So, yeah, we're going to destroy them now, and we're going to turn the Clay Nexus off so that it can't spawn anything else. Where did they all go? Oh, they just... Oh, so I guess when they die from the Clay Nexus, or after you get from the Clay Nexus, I guess they don't come back? Because normally what they do is after you kill them, they just drop, and you don't have to worry about making more. So that's all the items and stuff. Now, for the moment you all been waiting for, I'm sure, is a little fight we're going to put on here. Just between a few soldiers, just some red and blue. And what we're going to do real quick is it spawns the entire stack that's in your hand. So if I right click, as you can see, it spawns 8 red soldiers. And go! Fight! Fight! Fight to the death! Right now I didn't give them any weapons, so they're just punching each other. But if I were to say, hey guys, here are some sticks, then they'll probably eventually pick those sticks up, or not. Oh yeah, he will. Look, see, he picked it up. And now the blue soldiers are going to have a lot more of an advantage because they have weapons, and the red soldiers don't. Oh, dang. Oh, dang. Did they win? Oh, yeah, the blue won. Dang it. That's okay, red. You guys will get them next time, maybe. No, they will get them next time because I'm going to stack the odds. You ready for this? This is mainly just to show the overpoweredness of the super soldier because he is literally the best thing that has ever happened to mankind ever. So when he gets a super soldier, you'll see he gets a blue crown, and a king will get a gold crown. I don't know. Can I make him a super soldier and a king? I wonder. Yeah, he is. He can be a super soldier and a king. So that's what he is right now. And I'm basically going to overpower this guy to the max. So he's going to get a blaze rod and stuff. So this is really a very, very powerful soldier. And, yeah, he's insane. Oh, one more thing I forgot to mention. If you right-click on the soldier, you will go into their mode. You can still move and be around, but you can't control him, but you will be able to see inside his head. And if you hit left shift, then you will get out of that mode. Alright, so now we have a very powerful super soldier, and if we spawn 3 stacks of blue guys, so 48 blue soldiers versus 1 super soldier king. I'm sure there's tons of lag in the video right now. This is a lot of stuff. Let's go into the super soldier king's head if we can find him. There he is. Oh, yeah, we got him. Oh, I don't know how I did that. So he's still jumping around with his... Oh, no. Oh, I guess his flaming sword ran out. Huh, I didn't know it could do that. Well, he still seems to be beating the crap out of all of them and doesn't seem to be taking much damage. So, yeah, there's already like 10 blue soldiers that are dead on the ground. And this guy is just jumping from corner to corner trying to get a foothold on these guys. However, he's beating the crap out of all of them. So, yeah. Now, something else I wanted to test real quick was if blaze powder... This is kind of just me messing around now. But if blaze powder can single shot kill a super soldier. So let's see if one of these guys picks it up before he does. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. No, I guess they won't because they're so locked in combat. Oh, you idiots. Why would you take away the opportunity? So, as you can see, he's almost done. He's got quite a few soldiers dead here. Got almost 2 stacks full. Alright, he is annihilating these guys. Dude, look, they're just falling. They're dropping like flash. They're dropping like the flash. Oh, no. I'm just wondering, though, because, like, he could die at any time. He could just all of a sudden just drop dead, and then it'll be such a disappointment. Because he's such a fighter. Oh, you got this, son. Oh, you only got 2 left now. Oh, you got this. Oh, you got this. Oh, you got this. Oh! So, yeah. King, Super Soldier, Flaming Sword equals death for all who inhabit it. Alright, so that was the Clay Soldiers mod. I'll leave a download link in the description for you guys. Don't know why I'm destroying the arena. I am. But one more thing I want to announce is soon, maybe a couple days here, I'm going to be doing a tournament with this mod. I've already gotten some guys together, and we have a roster and everything. I only need a few more guys to submit their armies entries, but I will be doing rounds and rounds of the Clay Soldier tourney, and I have some arenas already ready for us. It's going to be really intense. And first round is going to be me versus my buddy Aragon 716. So, yeah. Hope you guys will enjoy. And watch that. I'll leave a link to that on the screen somewhere. Probably right on the snowball right here. Just click on the snowball if you want to watch it. If it's up already. If it's not, then you're just going to pause the video. So that'd be a bad idea. But, yeah. So I'll just leave it like that. And, yeah, like and favorite if you guys enjoyed. Subscribe to my channel to be a private in my army. And, I'll see you during the tournament. Eddie's private.